Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So SMU's offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. There's great defensive linemen. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab.
Boy, were you burned.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Mustangs are flying down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The pull and throw off the RPO. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Rides the back and leaves it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Now, how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Mountaineers offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe. They can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Ball is loose. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble. I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls in.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Oh, he's open.
Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Off the play fake on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
Here's the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
That's caught. It's Alexander. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. On the move and looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
Offensive line is good, or am I just
Well, that quarterback is really lucky that that ball wasn't intercepted. You should never throw the ball back across your body. I think because of the pressure, he felt like he had to do something quickly with the football, but that was almost a very bad play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Turn around.
With the catch, it's Dozier. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down.
Once again, open.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
That's 2 feet. That's NFL.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He unleashes a long one. Makes a grab for a big play. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Oh, he's got some space. That's 20. Touchdown, SMU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught behind the line. It's out.
Wow.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Reese. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw on third. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
What the fuck? Great, dude. What the fuck?
What a play by this defense. He'll be stopped, but not before.
He broke like he should have broke.
Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Quarterback ran it for you. You just kept going straight. Supposed to be my star
The
receiver.
play action fake. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that you're a quarterback.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Get the ball. Turn around. Turn around. What the?
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball, even if you can't see.
Oh yeah,
them.
as he gets hit, yeah.
Yeah,
just head stuck him.
They
Keep going though.
make the stop, and it's been this way. This guy's
Dude, Mike, it's horseshit, dude. This happens to me every. It's so unreal. Dude, I fumble more than anybody.
Explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins.
Like, it's so horseshit.
Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown Mustang.
I fumble on the goal line about to score go-ahead touchdowns. I fumble in this shit. My receivers don't run the frickin' routes.
This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop.
Somehow I have the 4th recruit class in the nation right now. Don't know how.
He was hoping for
Don't know why
something
would come here.
dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this
I don't
drive.
know. For them?
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
I don't know, man. Honestly, like I used to scout. I don't really scout anymore because it doesn't really matter.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin.
All I know is they're 1 and 5.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas.
And apparently their defense is the 85 Bears.
Have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast.
It's just frustrating because I move the ball pretty decent.
defensive game plan.
And then the fumbles.
Gotta
Just
think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys.
found myself having to like take a breath and come from behind so often. And it just takes a toll.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Stopped him at the 41, but that's
It's just
a
frustrating,
big
man.
pickup of 15.
I am venting like a
And the
mofo
Mountaineers
right.
come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's Lawson. Inside the 40-yard line and out
Watch
of
this,
bounds
Mike.
at the
I'm
39.
gonna get down there.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the
There's
sticks.
that.
It's first down.
Looks
Man
fine
down
on that
the
celebration
play as the
though.
officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And this is where we'll do shot plays.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, App State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Dude, you are taping that wrist when you were cutting back in.
The defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to Virginia Tech. Any major changes in the ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, when I saw that was the most wide open play action I've ever been a part of.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They're eating up the zone.
Tight end now in motion.
But my team doesn't run man well, so there's the rub.
They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
It's usually when the quarterback runs for 28 yards for a first down.
Got a man, it's Knight.
Praise be.
Across the 40, stopped short.
Praise Allah.
The game, they'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Allen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play
fumble,
through the air,
Allen.
but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
Dude,
Get
go
ready for
straight.
another one.
Please.
At midfield, he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawson. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. So now it's second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Still on his feet. Defense
Mike, here it
makes a
comes.
stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the
You're
8.
still there.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That's one way he can't fumble.
And that one will give
If no one touches
him.
him.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
Back to pass, it's Hawkins. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Complete to the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Going to the ground. Running to Green. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Wow.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Best game of his life.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front.
His family's going to play this on loop every Christmas morning when the opening gets.
Their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
It's going to be a joyous day for him.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Adkins. That's caught, it's Reese. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best.
Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And, man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to pass, it's Adkins. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Dozier. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. Tight end now in motion. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today, an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it, and guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
The Mustangs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside
That's
the
why
10.
I
First and goal from the 8. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, SMU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan.
Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
He wants a big play here late. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. On the run, it's Allen. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team...